What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Skull Network. My name is Nick, and I'm sure as many of you have heard, maybe some of you haven't, the Minnesota Vikings have finally taken action on the whole Jeff Gladney situation that arose a couple of months ago. For those of you that forgot or are unaware of the entire situation, Minnesota Vikings first round pick corner from 2020, Jeff Gladney, was charged with felony assault charges on a woman that he was previously in a relationship a few months back. And of course, those were just charges and nothing was, official as far as him being guilty or indicted or anything along those lines. So the Minnesota Vikings were kind of playing it safe a little bit and kind of just waiting along this timeline that we've finally reached this point of until taking any necessary action, which they have done today. The 2020 first round cornerback pick out of TCU has officially been released by the Minnesota Vikings now that he has officially been indicted on these felony assault charges and, of course, as you would expect, has been released by the team. This is coming just a few days before the Minnesota Vikings are holding practice in US Bank Stadium, so it's fair to say that unless some team decides to pick him up, whether it be the Chiefs, whether it be the Cowboys, those types of teams that usually like to give interesting characters a second chance, it's safe to say that he has played his last game or done his last football-related activity at all in US Bank Stadium. And this is another one of those situations that we've seen plenty of times in the past where you really can't feel bad for the guy. He made a major mistake, and even with the entire world in his hand. I mean, first-round pick in the NFL draft to a promising young organization that really needed help in the cornerback room. You were going to get time on the field, and as long as you didn't suck, you were probably going to get a long-term contract and some sort of deal that would set you up for life, and now you have to deal with what you have done and hopefully make some better choices in the future. As far as what the Minnesota Vikings specifically said, I'll read it right here. Following our review of today's indictment against Jeff Gladney, we have decided to release Jeff immediately. As we have previously said, we take these matters very seriously and condemn all forms of domestic violence. Due to the ongoing legal nature of this matter, we are unable to provide further comment. So they're making things pretty clear, and this has always been a case with the Minnesota Vikings, at least for the most part. They don't take this sort of stuff lightly at all, as no organization should. As of right now, there is no scheduled court date, but obviously that information should be coming out within the coming days or weeks. And Mark Wilf, one of the owners of the Minnesota Vikings, did come out with his own statement saying, "The allegations are very disturbing and something that's concerning to us as an ownership and to our organization. This was imminent, this was bound to happen unless he was found not guilty in some sort of way, but as we know, things have finally developed, and Jeff Gladney definitely will not be playing another down for the Minnesota Vikings." And that's basically all the information we have on this news right now. The real question is there any team with enough balls out there to go and sign Jeff Gladney? Maybe once the trial blows over, maybe if he somehow avoids jail time, however that ends up going, if he avoids jail time, do you guys think that there's a team out there that will try and pick him up? He's a young guy, has a lot of promise, started playing well towards the end of last season. I mean, you obviously never know if they see that maybe he is bound to change or, promises to make better decisions, which is not something you should base your free agent signings on. You never know. Do you guys think? Who could it be? I know a lot of people would probably say the Cowboys, but realistically, who do you think it could be? And that's going to wrap up this information, guys. Jeff Gladney, no longer a Minnesota Viking, and definitely for the better. That's going to wrap up this video, guys. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the button down below to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video and the information within it, make sure you give it a like as well. If you want to share this video, giving this information out to anyone that you know, you can do that with anyone on any platform. And if it's a crack dealer on the corner, that's your guys' best option. You guys already know. My name is Nick, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios.